Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, Doggie Diamonds No Filter.com is the official website of Doggie Diamonds. Make sure you log on there on the daily. On there, you can find videos you might have missed. You might find, you're going to find the live streams. You're going to find other channels that I have. You're going to find everything right there. DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. Make sure you visit that on the daily. Listen, and I have a promotional deal that I have that might be able to work for you and your brand. Let me give you some details. This promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the Threads accounts, the Facebook account, the Twitter's accounts. I could promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. If that's your book, if that's your YouTube, if that's your t-shirt line, if that's your music, if that's your video, whatever it is that you need promoted to be seen by the masses, hit me up. Hit me up. But got to be Cash App ready. Let's go. Yes. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. All right. Shout out to everybody in the room. I see a few people here. I came on here early because I got something to do. I got to go get my hair fixed. Got to go get my hair cut. So I just decided to come on here early. I'm waiting for the barbers. International 5 TV is in the building. Good Shit Man is in the building. Tay Luciano, I appreciate you for rocking with me that long. Young Y'all is in the building. Nisha 9 Stars. Modernaire, Extraordinaire. JR Meadows, what's up? Terrence Forster, what's up? Glitch Guru, Smurf, what's good, bro? Lord Student County, aka PG. Watch Slices in the building, AP, and don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
VA's in the building, Nate Jackson's in the building, Nisa Shabazz is in the building. How are you? Philly Sheed 01, DJ Red Light is in the building. Hey Gusto, what's good? AJ Wise, what's up? Stacy Galore, Galore mean a lot too, like Galore. She got the perfect name. Jigga J TV, what's up? Oh, it's 11:11 I started. Ain't that something? No, I ain't started at 11:11. I think it's 11:11 now. That's what she's saying. Howard D, what's going on? And you always got to remember,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
just in case you forgot, I got to remind you sometime. I need them likes to go up, though. Splin Fab. I'm Splin Fab. Okay. All right. Parker Boy, what's up? What's good? I'm here. Be More Best, what's up? East 49, what's good? How are you? Big Phil speaks. Big Phil speaks. You see that? Gigantic in the building. See, these names is getting doper and doper as we go. Gigantic. I never like when people used to say ginormous. Jennifer Wade, I'm gonna join you probably like in the workout as soon as I get off here. I'm just trying to get my hair cut. I don't want to go to the barbershop sweaty, but if I have to, I will. Andre Placencia, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Gina is aligned. What's up, Leon, law student? I seen you already. D on G time. Yo, that name is fire. D on G time. Tony Piper, what's up? Django, let's get it. To Garvey. Maxwelly, what's up? Wade OC, what's going on? Jeff Sparks, Queens, New York is in the building. We got a lot of people in the building. All right. So, all right, I'm here, y'all. It's early in the morning. I gotta go get my hair cut. I'm looking kind of crazy and all that. But I'm up here early because I'm going to come back late on as well. Team Official Music Group, what's up? Shout out to Team Official Music Group, Talk Show, The Visionary, what's up? Bville, what's up? CC Brown, what's up? Henry Blanco, we not gonna pronounce this name because it's a little, but Romy the First, aka Barbados, is in the building. No Limit is here. What's it? Oh, so I got it right? Placencia? Yeah, I did get it right. I got it. I said Romy. It's Romney the First, aka Barbados. See? I see John Dante in the building. Who else out? Did I miss anybody? Wade OC, I don't know if I got you. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. So I gotta get my hair cut. So I'm gonna come here with y'all early. We got Coach in the building. I'm going to go get my haircut after this workout. But Marvelous was good. But what I'm trying to do, though, I'm trying to get my haircut, then work out. But if it don't work that way, then he gonna get this sweaty dude. Because I ain't gonna go work out, then get my haircut. No, work out, wash up. Because, you know, you got to shower after you work out. I'm not going to take a shower, then go get a haircut, then got to take another shower. We not doing all that. We not doing all that. Only time you're supposed to shower a lot is when you're having, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, we not doing that. What's good? What's good? I see Layla in the building. What's up? Vanguard TV, what's up? So I wanted to talk to y'all today about this whole Dawn Richard thing. But of course, I missed the research, man. So I got to show y'all some stuff at the same time. So if you don't know, Diddy's attorney responds to Dawn Richard's lawsuit, believes she's only seeking a payday. But let me come on the screen because I don't like to read stuff like this no more. We don't need the theme music. Cut it out. That's for the rundown, all right? Now I got to take these off too. It's too early for this brightness. But anyway, Dawn Richard became the latest person to accuse Sean Combs of physical, verbal, and essay in the form of a lawsuit filed on Tuesday, September 10th. Combs has since responded to the filing through his attorney, Erica Wolf. Mr. Combs is shocked and disappointed by this lawsuit, the statement read. In an attempt to rewrite history, Dawn Richard has now manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday, conveniently timed to coincide with her album release and press tour. Combs added, if Miss Richard had such a negative experience with making the band and Danity Kane, she would have not have chosen to continue to work directly with Mr. Combs for dirty money, nor would she have returned from making the band reboot in 2020 or agreed to be featured on the Love album last year. It's unfortunate that Miss Richard has cast their 20-year friendship aside to try and get money from him. But Mr. Combs is confidently standing on truth and looks forward to proving this in court. So the lawsuit is it's pinned on this article. Damn, it's early. Like, how y'all be up functioning this early? I mean, I get up but anyway. So if you read the lawsuit, you know, she said she was there for physical abuse against Cassie and different things. I'll get back to that in a minute. I'll come back to that. Let me come back on the screen with y'all really, really quick. I know it's early, so, you know, some of y'all at work, some of y'all done been up, some of y'all done did all types of stuff today. All right. So let me ask y'all something really quick. The issue that I'm having with this right here is that, yes, Diddy did a lot that he had no business doing, as we saw. We saw with our own two eyes what he's capable of. And then outside of that, he's probably capable of more. He probably did more, as we're hearing. But some of the people who's coming out saying stuff, I'm having an issue with this story. I had an issue with Little Rod. I got to start calling that dude something different, because calling somebody Little Rod is crazy. But the Rod dude, something wasn't really adding up with his story to me. In no way in this am I on the side of Diddy or trying to vindicate him in any way. Not trying to vindicate him in any way. I'm not his lawyer. Don't work for him. Don't rock with him. Nobody has been more critical verbally on the internet than me. So don't ever think that I'm changing my tune. I'm just going to not be biased in a situation where if a person is wrong, they wrong. But at the same time, if they not wrong, we gotta call it down the middle. We can't just be biased and say, I think he did it. You know, we can't do that. We got to look at the facts that's presented, and we got to go off that. So What I'm not understanding in her situation, I think I sounded like my sister just now. She used to always say that, but I'm not understanding. Rest in peace, my sister. But anyway, what I'm not understanding in this situation is this. You did multiple projects with him. You did the making the band thing first. You seen his character. Then you did Danity Kane with him. You seen his character, and your group mate, Aubrey O'Day, always put him on blast. Always said that he was foul. He was this, that, and the third. You didn't stand with her. You didn't come out with your bandmate and say, yes, yes, yes. What you did, he took you and did Dirty Money. And you joined that. You joined Dirty Money, even after your bandmate was saying how foul he was and what he did to y'all. You didn't stand with her. You didn't sit with her. You didn't curtsy with her. You didn't do nothing. You took the bag. You went straight to the bag. Even when he dropped a solo album, you appeared on the solo album. You had to sign off being on this solo album. It gets so deep that, I'll show y'all this as well. Lil Diddy shows via text between you and his father in 2020 that you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to get back and do a reboot of Making the Band. Checking in to see if you guys are starting to Make the Band back up. Would love to still be a part of it, bro. Hope to talk soon. This is what Lil Diddy posted. I hate saying posted too, but this is what he posts. Checking in to see if you guys are starting Making the Band back up. Would love to still be a part of it, bro. Hope. This is what Lil Diddy posted. I'm not saying this could be cap. It could be whatever. Everybody hitting me up now. Why you playing? Let's bring the crew back. So saying, hey, bro, somebody saying, hey, bro, that ain't him talking to you. This is allegedly you talking to him. So we already know when God is, we already know who say shit like that. So what we talking about? Even in 2020, you're on the album. The Love album right here with the song with Busta Rhymes. So I'm just confused how out of nowhere you're saying, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me. And I saw this and I saw that. Now, I seen somebody in the chat. And y'all got to put your thinking cap on sometimes. And I know sometimes it's a little hard because you're biased. And some ladies, y'all have to get off the women's sympathy card. You just got to think with logic. Y'all got to use logic. And I seen somebody say something about Tina Turner. Even that story ain't with you going off the movie. Y'all could keep saying Tina Turner. You could keep saying Tina Turner. You ever heard different people take on the Tina Turner story? So, of course, for Hollywood, Ike was the monster, Ike was this, Ike was that. But then you have people who say, yo, Tina Turner was a B. You have different people who say that. But anyway, I know that through bias, through being through bias, let's just say that. I'm just going off of what we see. And y'all, and look, and this is the thing that we shouldn't do. This is what we shouldn't do. But because, listen, but Nandy, this is what you're not understanding. Because Tina said it, that don't mean that that's what happened. That is her story. You got her story, you got his story, and then you got the truth. And then you can say no man should put their hands on any woman, although I'm in agreement. But some women spit in your face. Some women do all kinds of shit. And you should be taught as a young lady, you don't put your hands on nobody either. Some of y'all wasn't taught that. So if you was there for him punching Cassie in the face, why you didn't bounce then? This is what I'm saying, because you can't be brave and, you know, women's liberation and all of this black woman magic 1 minute, then the next minute, I was scared. So which is it? Are you a damn magician or are you a coward? Because a magician and a coward can't live in the same space. And then y'all like talking about God, God, God. God ain't no coward. And at the same time, God and fear cannot occupy in the same space. So she watched him punch Cassie in the face, still did music with him. Aubrey O'Day, who's her group mate, who she spent time with, making the band. Danity Kane, we talking about videos, all types of stuff, shows, tours, all that. Now you're scared. You were scared. That's why you stay with them. Listen, man, I got a lot of excuses too. I don't use them because there's no such thing as a good excuse, because whenever you tell somebody an excuse, somebody's always going to be disappointed by your excuse. So y'all got to cut a lot of that shit out. And again, what we saw from him, he's foul. We're not going to let him off the hook. All I'm saying is that the issue is when, if I sit there, so how do you mitigate your damages? How do you save yourself? You just don't save yourself. So he's beating everybody. So you just line up to get your ass whooped too. After a while, when is enough is enough. And then if you're suing in 2024, why was you fucking with him in 2020? That is the problem. Have you ever been bullied? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I know people who bully people. And bullying, first of all, bullying is for children. If you're a grown up and you being bullied, what happened to calling the goddamn police? What about calling the police? How could you be bullied as a damn adult in these days and times in 2020? Bullied? Anyway, all I'm saying, I'm not vindicating him. The story just has to add up, a la what his lawyer said. We could tell story. I could tell you stories of what I seen people do. Every time I interview somebody, what do I always ask them? I always ask them, yo, when did you realize something is wrong? So, Nandy, let me ask you something. What you mean it don't work like that in the workplace? They wasn't in no goddamn office building. What do you mean the workplace? When you're an artist, the workplace is anywhere. You do know that, right? You talking about you acting like you got to go to corporate and sign in. That's a workplace. That's a damn workplace. This ain't no, you gotta, you want to go on tour or you going on tour? Again. Saying Stockholm Syndrome? Come on, man. That's what this other bozo be using for his reason and for going back to his, oh my God. Anyway, all right, let me go. Let me move forward because, you know, I gotta, listen. Okay, so Cole Gates, you said something. She didn't want to be blackballed. So you'll get your ass whooped to sing? So you would rather get your ass whooped and be a part of a group with a damn demon because you don't want to get blackballed. Like I said. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what selling your soul is too. She sold her soul to the devil. She sold out. She sold herself out for money and fame and riches and didn't get what she thought she was going to get. And now she was going to sue. Because if it still was a damn dirty money thing, she'd be right there. She'd be right there. She was right there just 4 years ago. That's it. She'd be there. She'd still be there. So he gonna blackball me. He had the police in his pocket. Who the fuck do y'all think this dude? Whoa. I like to pride myself on having the most brilliant chat room, but who do you tell he had the police in his pocket? The same fucking police that's running in his crib? So he don't got them in his pocket no more? Who do you tell? Let me ask you something too. We're gonna be honest, and this ain't coming from a misogynistic standpoint, or let me ask you something. How is it that ladies got everything figured out when it's time to figure shit out, but then when it's time to not figure it out, they just rest on this I'm a lady thing? When it comes to anything else, they could read you, snap their neck, say all types of shit, and got everything figured out. But when it comes to something of their general safety, something that comes with their livelihood, now they don't know nothing. Nandy, you watch too much internet. I'm going to be real with you. You're too into the internet. You're watching too much internet. If a man abused you, you get help. That's it. But for the sake of being an artist, you endure the abuse? Documentaries is from somebody's standpoint. That's it. Listen, woman, respectfully, you could read books. You could be a paralegal, a saralegal, or a daralegal. Seriously. You could be all of that. That don't make you right. Because one of the things that we born with is free will. And as you grow in life, one of the things that you're supposed to grow with is logic. That's it. There's logic. It's not logical to be in a situation where somebody's kicking your ass and you watch them kick other people's ass and you still with him. That's all I'm saying. If you watch him bust somebody in the chops that he so-called love, what you think he gonna do to you? If Aubrey was saying, yo, this, that, and the third, did he ever, show, all she has to do, right? I'm not going to help her prove her case. Show me where she stood with Aubrey in any of this. She didn't stand with Aubrey. He extracted her from Danity Kane and put her in Dirty Money, and she went. When do you mitigate your damages? Paralegal, you know what that means. When do you mitigate your damages? So you know what mitigating your damages is if you're a paralegal. When do you mitigate your damages? Same with Little Rod. I was the same way with the Raw dude. I got a video about him too. Said as I'm a man. You feel my ass once, it won't be it twice. You won't even have a hand. So if you let a dude feel your ass and you be like, they was feeling my ass for a whole year. It took you 12 months to realize you didn't want your ass felt? And give me 30 million because they was feeling my ass for a year. And I felt in a situation where, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We are in a self-preservation world where if you don't know how to save yourself right now, you can't save nobody else. Save yourself. Put yourself out of your own misery. That's where we should be. You're around a bad person, get away from them by any means. And if you watch somebody else do something to somebody else, don't you think it's going to be your turn soon? Don't you think they're going to come to you and do some foul shit soon too? You don't think, it's just going to escape you. It's just going to just keep going past. They ain't going to do nothing to me. Terry Crews did explain why he didn't come forward sooner. Terry Crews wears bras. Terry Crews do shit that make you look at him and think he played for that team. So Terry Crews is not a good example. Don't use Terry Crews, please. He was around a bunch of white men in bras and wigs and shit. And he played a fun boy in Friday. So please, bad example. You got to do something different. But it seemed like for every solution, you're going to find a new problem. Maybe you shouldn't play fun boys. Maybe these dudes don't know the difference between you acting and what you do. They might have heard about you. Hey, man, I want to try his junk. Shit, you got women who they in the workplace. One dude looked like Shabba Ranks. No, Ninja Man, and one dude looked like old Genuine Pony. When Genuine say something, it's flirting. When Ninja Man say something, it's harassment. It's all in the perspective that you had that the person that's doing it. You know, you go to the workplace every day or you get on the train or however you get, the same guy try to holler at you every day. But if he an ugly bum, you're going to say, this bum keep trying to talk to me every day. But if it's one of these genuine tank ass niggas, you're going to be like, he be flirting with me. He want me. He got it for me. So cut it the fuck out. Y'all going to have to start being honest with yourself. Y'all going to have to start being honest with yourself. It depends on your perception of the guy. If one guy looks like Gargamel in the face, he harasses you. If one guy is somebody that you deem to be attractive and cute and he could get it, then it's okay. But it's the same conversation. It's just whether you willingly take it from one or the other. I've seen some of you women talk about you would do all types of unscrupulous acts when it comes to Chris Brown and others. I heard y'all say shit. Oh, he could do whatever he want with me. But your own husband in the goddamn house can't get whatever. Your own boyfriend can't get whatever, but Chris Brown and others that you deem to be attractive could have all 3 holes in every position. Cut it out. Stop. The shit stops today. Okay? Not with me. I deal with logic and common sense. Documentation beats conversation. That's the biggest thing. We pull out receipts over here. We pull out sources over here. I just don't spew shit. It's not about how I feel. Because I don't give a fuck about Diddy. But again, we have to tell the truth. So if we looking at the evidence, I'm just asking, why did you stay around him? Why did you keep following him? Because you got to sign a new contract. You got to get new lawyers. You got to do all this shit to be around this man. But you thought it was going to be beneficial for you, and you was willing to endure anything as long as you got the payday. You know who got the biggest story? You know who got the biggest story in this culture that y'all don't know about? The biggest story is Mary J. Blige. You're probably never going to hear it. Maybe when she write a book when she's 70. Watch when you hear her stories. But she's Mary J. Blige right now. She was willing to endure a lot. Willing participant in a lot of stuff. But you don't find it peculiar that people like Mary has been around all these people that they're saying is a monster. This person's a monster. This person's a monster. And she don't say nothing? She don't say nothing. She don't have no, because all of a sudden, dudes was feeling on everybody's ass, but they left Mary that fat ass out of it. Right. Dudes be deviants for everything, but Mary big ass is off limits. I'll go with Raw. I'll go with the Raw dude. Leave Mary alone. Right. So again, accountability is everything. And this is one of the problems that I do have with this culture, being in this interview space. People come to me with stories. I have to investigate the story. I have to listen to said person. When you tell me your story, fine. I'm going to listen to your story. You got a right to get your story out. But I'm going to ask you, when did you realize something was wrong? Because you telling me now, this was wrong, that was wrong. When did you realize that? You just woke up yesterday and said, oh, no, man, that was messed up. No. When did you realize it was wrong? It's called taking accountability. Because y'all want to believe people, y'all like, and listen, again, you said maybe Mary signed the NDA. See, maybes don't work in the real world. But y'all find excuses for people. I don't give a fuck if she smoked 800 crack rocks. It's still not an excuse. You don't even forgive your crackhead uncle for stealing your VCR. And you making excuses for Mary. She was drugged up. She was a cokehead. I know cokeheads who function and work, fucking run Fortune 500 companies. They're always making up an excuse. Excuses is to run away from accountability. You do know that, right? What about accountability? You have to hold people accountable regardless. You can't say, man, so if that's the case, there would be no crime. Nobody would be in jail, because some people have a reason, man. I kicked that nigga right in his ass. Why? Because, he kicked him in his ass for that reason. That's cool. No, you still got to be held accountable for what you did. I don't care. You was on crack. Shit, it was some women out here that was smoking crack, giving everybody dome. Some of these young dudes first got taken off the Virgin Island by they man moms. So he can't be like, she was getting high though. She still was your first. After what Gene and Jag said about Mary. Gene has credibility, but we're talking about Jag. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the point of this live is this. I don't care what nobody says. When you use your logic, not what somebody said, when you use your logic and you able to look at documentation, then you have to form your opinion. I don't care what nobody said. It's what you say based off of being logical, educated, and sensible. So now when you look at this and you read things, you say, hey, that kind of don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And when it don't make no sense, it don't make no sense. I'm not going to be sitting here like, yeah, This is what I'm not understanding. This is her talking about him. When was this? I don't want to play none of the video. 7 years ago. Danity Kane reunion. This was 7 years ago. Diddy buying out her contract. Go watch it for yourself. Dawn stopped by to talk to Nessa about her loyalty to Diddy. What are you talking about? Do this sound like a broken person? Dawn, you can read, okay, readers. Dawn stopped by to talk to Nessa about her loyalty to Diddy. Why is she being disloyal today? That's all I'm saying. You can't just wake up one day and say, you know what? Everybody else getting bread. How could I get some bread? Oh, he grabbed my titty. But again, if I'm in a room full of men and these dudes is in there playing tiddlywinks and playing little games, guess who ain't gonna be in that room? Guess who will go through that room with Arm and Hammer, letting everybody have it? Hold on. Y'all in here playing something weird. I'm not even going to be in this room because I'm not even going to say, don't come over here with that. No, y'all play weird games and I ain't even with. I don't want to witness it. I don't want to be around it. Y'all weird. So guess who ain't going to be in that room? Me. I might be there. Y'all on that type of time? Nah, I don't fuck with that. Y'all niggas bugging. I can't sit around and I didn't see nothing. Did y'all watch my Drink Champs interview when I talked about the elephant in the room? I gave the analogy. I'm the type that walk in the room and say, yo, it's a fucking big ass elephant in here. When people say, what elephant? That elephant. I've always been a whistleblower on all this shit. I've always been the one. You can't tell me no fun boy shit or no shit. I'm letting the world know. No, we not holding no secrets. No, I'm letting everybody know. Yo, these niggas is wild. That's why I ain't never invited nowhere. That's why I'm left off all the lists and all that shit. Because they know I'm telling. I ain't with no weird shit. We ain't doing no weird shit. We going to keep everything fair and square. People should get what they get based off their talent, ambition, ability, and work ethic. All of that, you did something strange for a piece of change? Nah. I ain't with it. I ain't sitting around hush. Ain't no, yo, between me and you, I don't do gossip. So you about to gossip with me. You about to gossip. I don't want to gossip. Yo, between me and you, nope. Are you willing to say that on record? Because anytime somebody say something to me, I always ask them, you willing to say that on record? You willing to put that out there? Nah. So why you telling me then? Why you telling me? Well, I gotta be the one to hold secrets and all that. I ain't no bitch. Fuck you telling me a secret for, nigga? You gonna whisper in my ear? I don't get down like, yo, between me and you? No, ain't no between me and you. Now, if you telling me something in confidence about you and your life, that's something different. But between me and you, I think he should. Now you gossiping. That's why I never got up here and said, I heard. I'm telling you what I know, what I saw. And I saw a lot. I got the fuck away. That's it. You just get the fuck away. Anyway. That's fine, Anthony. All right. That's fine. Niggas be wanting to tell each other secrets. Grown ass man getting on the phone. I got a secret to tell you. So I just see shit like that. I'm very visual. I got a fucked up imagination sometimes. So I picture a nigga going like this in my ear. See, because I play secret with my niece and nephew, and I'll be like, I gotta tell you a secret, and I'll be like, you're a poop. And I say stuff like that in their ear, but they're 7-year-olds, you know, so I don't picture no grown-ass man like, I gotta tell you a secret, and they in my ear like, guess what he did yesterday? No, we don't play games like that. And again, in no way am I vindicating him. I'm not vindicating him. But when shit don't add up, it don't add up. It has to make, everything has to make sense to me. If it don't make no sense, if you could show me different, that's thing. All these regurgitated, all these weird ass analogies and probabilities, So when I say people following the script is a code word for the agenda. I see so many people sticking to the script. They just fueling the script. They did it so well that now we don't even think for ourselves. We just be like, they said, we start using pronouns. They said, or they was saying, who the fuck is they? Who is this they that y'all speak of? And who gives they credibility? Again, we have to deal with documentation a lot. We have to have some way, or it's just what I feel. I have people in my life who've come to me and say, damn, you lost a lot of weight. How you do it? I did this and did that. And they said, well, they were saying, who is they? You are talking in front of a living testament. You want to lose weight, right? This is why you're talking to me. You're asking me, I'm telling you, but you told me what they were saying. That's where we at. So that's why I don't really talk to a lot of people. Because I already know you're talking to me, but you're talking to me to have a debate with me. You're talking to me to tell me otherwise than what I know. I'm telling you, motherfuckers start using pronouns out of nowhere. They said, what the fuck is this they y'all talking about all the time? Now they was saying, who is this they? Give me the person, give me a source of your information. If not, you're gossiping. That's just the truth. Ain't no secret sauces. Fucking secret sauce. Now we dealing with Big Mac sauce and shit now. We ain't dealing with no secret sauce. But let me move ahead. Let me call this barber. I could get my my haircut. Also another person. See, look, right? Perfect example. G.Dep just reunited with Diddy. They was hugging and shit. They had some handshake they did. You know, I told y'all before about them hugs. I don't hug, but when you hug somebody, you do this, that's one thing. When you rock, When you hug and y'all do this, there's something to that hug. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A hug is this. Yo. But when niggas' feet go up and they hug like this, that's a different type of hug. I don't care what nobody say. Whenever you see two people hug, if your significant other hugs somebody and they say, oh, that's such and such, and they rock, nah, there's more to that hug. Trust me. Anytime you see anybody rock, that's a little different. Straight like that, because I can't picture hugging. You know, maybe I might see a uncle or it can't be no homeboy. But ain't none of this. Nah. So, you seen a nigga and they rocked. He's been incarcerated for a while. So maybe he's not brought up to speed of what's going on. But when you see all these lawsuits, obviously you don't believe none of that shit. Obviously you don't think it's right and exact. Shout out to Toronto in the building. Salacey Wilkins, how you doing? Thank you, appreciate you. So again, he got out of jail and say he's looking for him. He wanted to do music with him and all of that. What does this mean then? What does this mean? So I don't know if y'all know, but it's a fact that Black Rob, G.Dep was Black Rob artist. Look it up for yourself. G.Dep was Black Rob artist. Somehow he became Diddy artist. I don't know how that worked out. But you see how Black Rob was handled. You see how everybody was handled. And you looking for him and you want to do music with him and you want to do this amidst all of this shit? Again, you don't care about none of that shit. You know this nigga got a bag. You just came out the pokey. You are willing to do whatever. You are willing to do whatever to get next to that bag. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I put both of these stories together. All the shit we heard about Diddy, Black Rob, blah, 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 Craig Mack, Nandy, my girl and all that shit. But all the people that you named, G.Dep get out of prison and like, yo, I'm gonna fuck what he did. I need to get next to that bag. That's what I'm talking about. You turn your head. I don't know nothing. I was locked up. You said I was looking like Stevie for a minute. This was G.Dep. I was locked up. I don't know what he did. I ain't hear nothing. I just know he got a bag. So you willing to say, I don't care what he did to nobody. I don't care what happened. I need to get next to that bag. That's what they all be doing. Until they don't get the bag, then it's like, I'm telling. That's what they all do. That's what they all do. Now, let me bring up Gene Deal for 1 second. In my interview with Gene Deal, I asked him, when did he get away from the dude? He told me when he got away from him. He also told me a story about being in the vicinity of Diddy, and Diddy tried to send him money. You know what he said? Send his money back. I don't want his money. I don't want nothing from him. That's somebody that's not fucking with somebody. Because somebody going to be like, yo, let me send that in. I still ain't fucking with him, but give me the money. When you don't take somebody's money, you don't fuck with them. When you don't take somebody's money, when you say, I don't even want your money, you truly don't mess with them. Because if you saying you don't mess with them and you took their money, then you mess with them. You was able to be bought. You was able to be controlled in certain instances. But when you turn the money down, that's when you don't fuck with somebody. So I don't want to hear that, oh, they wasn't such and such, but they was getting their money. Go look at my full-length interview with him when I asked him that when he was like, yo, he was at I think it was a basketball game. I don't know if it was Rucker. It was somewhere. and somebody said, yo, Puff told me to give you this. Send that back. I don't want his money. That's when you don't rock with that's when you don't rock with somebody. That's when it's like, yo, nah, I'm good. I ain't fucking with him. I don't want his money. I don't want nothing from him. So, in closing, as G.Dep comes out, get acclimated back to society, and he's out there, if something happens with him in this situation with this guy, remember, you knocked on the devil's door. Do you miss your friend? Or do you get with him and say, yo, what the fuck is going on? What happened with Rob? Do you all these things? Or you hugging because you know a nigga got a bag? So I don't want to prejudge him and say what his intentions is, but motherfucker ain't gonna stick his tongue out and go ribbit and we trying to say that ain't no frog. This is what society is now. We'll see a motherfucker ribbit, stick their tongue out, fucking fat ass throat, and sitting there hopping. And we be like, that ain't no frog. That's a duckling. This is what we'll do. We'll turn our head to real shit. Turn our head to what's real and say something different. And look at exactly what you look like. And that's what society is comprised of right now. That ain't what you see. That's where we at right now. Me? You ain't deceiving me. And you're not going to rewrite history. And you're not going to rewrite what I know better than, what I was taught, what I grew up with. So we could see somebody do foul, devilish shit, and motherfucker be, but he got a bag though. Yeah, they always been like that with Diddy. I got videos about him since 2015, but I'm going to keep it real. And I'm not saying that he has no wrongdoing, but I'm just asking, when did you try to save you and others? You didn't. You wanted the money. You wanted the fame. You wanted the fortune. It's even in one of the things that she said that said he was going to help further her music career. So when people want money, fortune, and fame, everything could get sacrificed. You know how much you have to sacrifice to sit in these seats we sit in? You know how much other shit I could be doing right now? But I got to sacrifice doing a lot just to sit here and talk to y'all. Now, you might say, that's your choice, but not when it becomes your livelihood and how you earn your income. It ain't a choice no more. Now it becomes a job. It's not easy to sit down and talk to people for an hour, 2 hours, still be entertained and still be able to read the chat, still be able to be mentally sharp and on point and get your speaking points across, throw intros, outros, all that shit is not easy. That's why nobody do it. That's why I'm one of the only people who do it. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's me hitting the buttons. You see, this is the mouse right here that I use to click the different shit. Right here, there's the mouse. It's right here. You might hear clicking sometimes. But again, you're not going to do shit in my face and say, that's not what you just saw. Cap. Who ain't just see that? Nah, you know, because you're stupid, you ain't going to try to play me for stupid. Not going to happen ever. With nothing. And if it don't happen in my real everyday life, why would I let it happen on the internet or the industry or that shit? Listen, we still logical people with common sense. That shit don't go away. I'm like, let me go up in here and put my common sense away. Let me put my common sense away. Let me go in here and play dumb. I don't know how to play dumb. I think that's probably my biggest fault because everybody know how to play stupid. I don't. They say the wise man could play the role of a fool, but a fool can never play the role of a wise man. I don't know how to play a fool. Again, I always got to walk in my intelligence, always. Because sometimes when you play a fool, You don't know when to stop playing. That's a lot of people problem now. They walk around playing. Everything's a fucking joke. Everything is playing. This world ain't playing with you. This world don't care about that Don Julio you about to drink tonight and them blunts you about to smoke or that club you going to or that party. This world don't care nothing about that. They know every first that mortgage or that rent is due or half that rent, whatever you got, that car note is due, that phone bill is due. That's what the real world consists of. I don't care how much you self-medicate. I don't care how much you try to get away from it. That's what the real world is. And if you're walking around playing, then you're not responsible. Straight like that. So although I have fun, although I live life, but shit is real. It's real. And I don't care how much you try to do what you could do to take some of the sting off. Guess what? You can numb the pain. The pain still exists until you find the root of the pain and be able to try to get to it. Toronto, what's good? We got Canada in the house. So the Canada crew is early. All right, now I got to take that into consideration. I got to start doing my own special Canada shows. Canada show a lot of love. Shout out to the whole Canada. But again, I could have took bread. They offered me money for liquor and all that shit. I'm telling you, I'm just being real with y'all. They offered me money for liquor. They offered me money when I was at in the Viacom building, when I had my deal with CBS. They was saying to me, yo, you know, would you do this ad? Would you do this? And I was like, nah, because it's not in alignment with who I am, though. I didn't know or didn't fathom, take the money. I didn't know that that's what you do. I thought, no, I don't drink. You don't want to do no liquor ads and no vaping ad? Nah, I don't vape. I don't drink. I don't smoke either. So they think urban. So what else do y'all niggas fuck with? I'm like, yo, y'all don't have me. I was like, so y'all don't have any like electronics? Y'all don't have like Best Buy? Y'all don't have clients like that? Guitar Center or something? They was like, niggas like shit like that? I thought y'all just fuck with ED pills and vaping and liquor. I'm being real with y'all. They told me, your numbers is great, but it's hard to get you ads because of the demographics. See, this is what they think of us. They think all we do is smoke, drink, and fuck. That's all they think we do. They don't know that we intellectuals, we read books, we're white-collar individuals, we're great with tech. They don't know none of that because none of us project that. All we project is party and bullshit. So that's what they want to sell us. So when they come to me, a guy named Doggie Diamonds, and they say, listen, yo, are you willing to? Nah, I'm not willing. Because how much of a clown would I feel like? Fuck what y'all think. How would I feel like it'd be like, yo, what's up? This Doggie Diamonds. I'm in the crib drinking this Douce. You know I don't drink. I tell y'all all the time that I don't drink. That's what selling your soul is. When you do shit outside of yourself for money. They think all we do is drink, smoke, and fuck. So that's why when you see these guys on these platforms and they get into the bag, these podcasters, look what they're advertising. They ain't advertising no Martha Stewart fucking pot set. They not advertising no big pens. They advertising liquor, this new strain, and ED pills. That's what they think about us. That's not who I am. That's not what I am. I don't have no ED, and I don't drink or smoke. ED, I take me some black maca, ashwagandha, and some goddamn black seed oil. And I take that every day. So when you sit there and you look at people and you say, yo, his numbers ain't this or this, that, and the third, some of us just try to do shit the right way in alliance with who we are. You can't give me no bag for something, because if you could give me a bag for that, you could give me a bag for anything. And dudes would be willing. That's just the realest shit. I've been offered. You see the Gene Deal interview. You see the C. Gutter interview, the Chris Rivers. I was in the Viacom building. I used to see them in there. MTV is in there. BET is in there. CBS. A lot of shit is in that building. I used to go there every Wednesday. Take my show. I still got shit that I didn't release. Chazzo, I appreciate you. Still got shit I didn't release right on there. But when they came to me about advertising, they had an issue with me, with my advertising, because they thought my demographic was custies and deviants. And I had to tell them, like, that's not who I am. That's not who I am. Matter of fact, I had the same situation that when Drink Champs first started and Rap Radar first started. I was in the same building they was in. But we was having issues with advertising, as they had the issues with advertising. Because, Drink Champs is about drinking in the building and smoking. This is a corporate building. But they have an issue with urban black content if it's not destructive. They have an issue with it. They have a hard time selling us because they think our audience is a bunch of imbeciles and fucking nincompoops. That's why if you look at most of these guys, they don't make money from music. They make money from liquor. I think Kanye was the only one that was able to amass riches off of clothing because he did a collaboration with Adidas, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Diddy, 50. All that shit was off of beverages and spirits. It's not off music. It's just the truth. I ain't shitting on nobody. Like, get yours how you got to get it. But I don't drink, so what the fuck am I supposed to sell? I'm going to look crazy. Shit, y'all buy liquor from 50 Cent. That nigga say he don't smoke or drink. He made songs like, I stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. Nigga don't even smoke. And y'all love him so much, y'all never say, hey, man, you don't even smoke. No Dom Perignon, I don't need Chris. I stay high all the time. He don't even smoke. Some people play to your ignorance. Some people play to your ignorance. I thought about doing some shade shit too, but again, niggas don't want to buy. Oh, and that's another thing too. I see all of y'all online with shades on. Remember they used to clown me and laugh at me and say why he wears shades and all that shit all the time? Now look at them. See, first, they try to clown you. They try to get you out of doing something. Then they imitate. But that's it, man. G.Dep, best of luck. But I don't want to hear no stories. I don't want down the line you sitting there telling a story because Say Cheese paid you or the other platforms paid you to tell your story. And now you telling a story about what somebody did to you. You hug that nigga and rock. So, anyway, let me get up out of here. I'm on all social media. Oh, we just hit 70,000 on Doggie Diamonds TV Instagram. Oh, shit, we about to hit 71. This Instagram is just moving so can't keep up with it. It just can't. You can see we get hundreds of new followers every day, but follow us. Doggie Diamonds TV Instagram page. Hit 7. It got more than my personal page. I'm happy. Oh, shit. Look, it says 10. You can see the numbers right here. 10.4 million accounts reached in the last 30 days. I can show y'all the insights. That's how real it is. You know what I'm saying? 22 million views. You can see between August and the last month, 22 million views on Doggie Diamonds 10 million accounts reached. So, you know, 1 million interactions. You can see the back end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna cap, never gonna front. These are organic numbers. Let's see what it did in 90 days. Is he gonna show me? Let me refresh. That don't make no sense. If it reached, I don't know how they tabulate that. Because if it reached that in 30 days and what it reached in 90 days, that don't really make no sense. But anyway, yeah, you got to follow that page. Interact with that page. Again, if you need promotion, your promotion is start going on there. Not my personal page. It's going to go on there. But I'm still going to show it on my personal page as well. But that's it, man. I appreciate y'all as always. Make sure you get the likes up, and after the show, make sure you leave a comment. Justice for everybody at the end of it all, man. But we got to start telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, New York Beast 360. What's up with my before I go, I keep it real with y'all. The most bullshit men you will ever encounter in your life work in these fields. A barber, a mechanic, a rapper, and a DJ. Some of the most bullshit people ever. The most bullshit people. Barbers might be number one on the list, though. Barbers, shout out to all my barbers out there, but y'all might be some of the most bullshit dudes ever. I don't know what that's all about. Mechanics? You went there for your brakes. Now your timing belt is loose. Anyway. Until next time. I'll be back later on today. Canelo fight tonight. I'm going to watch this Canelo fight. But I'll be back later on. Yeah, I appreciate y'all later.